I can finally now say that I understand what it is like to be my customer. Because today, I went to the beach and I took my phone into the water with me in my pocket. And I did not realize that I did that until it was too late. Luckily, that was the phone that works like shit. It was the Samsung S9 that barely works anyway. That phone I only brought with me because it works with the microphone. This LG phone that I have is the LG V60. It doesn't work with my microphone. I can't plug my microphone in. It destroys the sound because LG sucks at making phones. They can't make a phone to save their life. But I have this with me, and I took it with me as a spare, knowing that I would do something stupid and fuck up my primary phone. Yeah, so the LG did not like that at all. Not one bit. Nope. Ah. So that was interesting. That was really, really fun. I took my phone and I tossed it right in the ocean. That's definitely a me thing to do. Take my phone and toss it in the ocean. Is this still car number 4? Yep. Wait, I honestly forget if this is number 3 or... Yeah, this is 4. I can't believe him. Yeah, this car number 4 has been behaving. I got rid of the check engine light. Yesterday, every time I had the check engine light problem, what I did is I would just rev the engine, and that actually worked. It just stopped coming on. Like, I checked the engine by sending a bunch of power through it. You can do that. Because it's a rental. I don't care if I destroy it.
In a quarter mile, make a U-turn at Northeast 17th Way.
Really? You want me to make a U-turn? That's so obnoxious.
Make a U-turn at Northeast 17th Way.
Don't be Eugene, don't be Eugene, don't be Eugene. Alright, I'm gonna demonstrate how to not be Eugene. So my car was over there when he turned. That's how close he was. That's how close that guy was. Don't be.
Keep left to continue on US 1 North.
Fine. I will keep north, lady.
Continue on US 1 North for 1.5 miles.
Water this time of year is not too warm. By your standards. By my standards, it's just fine. You have to like it down here. I move away and I always come back. You move... Well, I don't know. I mean, Fort Lauderdale is really kind of... It's kind of like New York City with less population density. Does that make sense? Am I being unfair here? But it's kind of like New York City with less population density. But it still has, like, it has traffic, check. You have bums walking around, check. Yeah, there's definitely no shortage of bums walking around here. It's, you know... It's more affordable if you want to buy a house, for sure. But... This is kind of like the New York-ish section of Florida, but I haven't really explored it. I want to be clear, I haven't given it a lot of a chance yet, and I should give it a chance. You hear me rolling, 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 and my Nissan Sentra that sounds like a lawnmower, rolling, 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 rolling. Nobody's gonna let me go to the right lane. Maybe he will. What a not... You know what? I'm gonna take back that I said you people are all just like New Yorkers, because somebody just let me go in the right lane. That was so polite of you. I was not expecting that. So kind of you.
In a quarter mile, turn right.
I'm not racing this piece of shit car. It's not happening. Why would you race in a lawnmower? Like, what do you get out of that?
Turn right, then turn left.
What? Turn right, then turn left. There's a health food place over here that I wanted to look at. Because I wanted to see if I could get something to eat that wasn't, like, made of shit. Let's see. Look at all those pine trees. There's pine trees everywhere. Listen to my lawnmower go. Vom. Vom. Any chance of a Tesla rental? Are you kidding? They don't even have enough Teslas to sell them to the people that bought them and paid for them already. They don't have rentals. There's no such thing as a rental Tesla. That doesn't exist. They don't even, like, the market with Tesla is so screwed up that people are buying used ones and paying more money than the new ones. Wow, I really do feel homesick for New York. Look, all the restaurants are closed. Look, that Italian restaurant looks vacant over there. Alright, let's see if I can find this place. They hear me rolling, 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 rolling. Alright, stop recording. Now when I go outside, you're going to hear a lot of wind noise because I don't have my little fluffy mic anymore. It doesn't work with the LG phone, but no big deal. Right. Let's see if I can find key. My key always falls out of my... Yeah, I saw the two top places to have a meetup were Mar-a-Lago and Taco Bell. So they're memeing. Yeah, that's pure memeing. I can't take people. I can't take you mofos seriously sometimes. So let's see. Where did it say this is? My friend had an issue getting a Model 3 within weeks. End of quarter. Whoa! It's a lizard! Gecko! That's probably because he had Geico. Okay. Where was this health food place? I'm looking for over here. We'll see. I have a feeling I'm going to be waiting a long time.
In 400 feet, your destination will be on the right.
Shut up. Let's see. Look at me, I'm a tourist. I see people wearing masks here. This really is more kind of like the New York of Florida. Uh-oh. What kind of place is this? Whoa.
Hello, how are you?
How are you? Hi.
How you doing?
I'm alright. Let's see. Cashew chicken looks good. Cashew chicken. And JT, you're being a total Karen. That's the biggest Karen shit I've ever heard. Greek meatballs. Damn, that thing closes way harder than my finger. Try this.
It's 2504. You need a receipt today?
No, thanks.
You're all set then. There you
Have a nice
go.
day.
Have a great day. We're out of silver, unfortunately.
No worries.
Have a good one.
Sounds like a chopstick, actually.
Go for it.
Should have learned how to use these things a long time ago. Don't buy an LG valve at Daystop. I would have done a 360 and walked out if someone talked to me like that. You're a Karen. There's no other way to put it. I feel bad for the stores you walk into. She looked at me because she saw that I was about to take my bag out to put on a mask before I went up there, and she said, "You don't need to put on a mask, no worries." Who the fuck walks out if someone talks to them in a polite, kind, courteous manner like that? Jesus Christ. Come on. I am wearing blue, Sonny. Alright, let's see how this crap tastes. I was told this is the place to go to get something healthy to eat out here. I just have my sincere doubts. I also have to learn how to eat using chopsticks, because there's no fork. You know what I should do? Some outdoor dining. Yeah. Let's have some actual outdoor dining, not formal outdoor dining. Soon he will be embracing the tourist uniform. Shorts, flip-flops, and a Hawaiian shirt. Are you going to be looking at houses? Yeah, I'd like to go to each different area. Like, I checked out Jacksonville. I want to check out some Fort Lauderdale. After Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa, so on. And I kind of want to figure out what areas are... But I want to figure out first what area in Fort Lauderdale is worth exploring. What parts of Fort Lauderdale should I check out? You're asking questions I don't have answer to, imp. Steve will be in a few days, son. I wanted to get a jump on him and come early. All right, this is highly overrated. Not bad, just overrated. Got 2 YouTube comments asking me to come by here. And someone says, Boca Raton, there's money there. Oh shit. The bugs. Yo, chill. It's my food, you prick. I'm gonna feed you to a lizard. I can't, Megagram. One hand holds the bowl, the other hand eats the food. Why do people buy houses just to rent them out in Orlando? Sounds like New York shit. Like, what's the point of having a Ponzi scheme? Oh yeah, the Disney World ship. I get that. Micro New York with better. $20 million rent apartment. What? Sonny, I'll invite you to Lumberton, North Carolina to repair a Model 3. I am Casey. Also, a long time no see. I can't read your name because you've purposely made it impossible, but no. Yankees left Lauderdale and went to Tampa. Then who still lives here? Sell me a Model 3 that doesn't go buy a new one. Sonny, what's your bid? Sonny, they haven't gotten that far yet. They're towing it to the shop for an estimate tomorrow. JP, it's not as hot as I imagined it was going to be. Huh. So if they say they think it's fixable, I'm kind of curious if they're going to say it's totaled when they see the estimate for repair. That's my hope. My hope is just get a check and move on my life. And that would be an ideal situation for me. Erica thought it's best to fix the one you have instead of get a check for another one, which I don't understand at all. Like, why would you prefer to wait several weeks and get back a repaired car when you can just get a check and get another one? Wow, someone should turn that into a anti-right to repair ad right there. Someone quote splice me. You thought Louis Rossman was an advocate for repair. He actually just advocates. But when it comes to his own devices, he buys a new one. Louis Rossman. Right for YouTube, wrong for right to repair. Agree with Craven. Agree with what? Isn't there also an instant value loss? Yeah, but I'm going to have to fight him on that because it's insurance. So the way insurance works is they only pay you if you threaten to take them to court. That's been my experience my whole life. And usually the amount of money you pay a lawyer is less than the difference between what you should get and what insurance wants to pay you. That's usually the way the calculation goes. So let's say you should get $5,000 for something, right? Insurance gives you $3,000. And it would take 5 hours of an attorney to fix it for you, which is going to be $2,000. So usually that's built into the calculation. How insurance is going to fuck you is always built into the calculation in my experience. Part of the journey. A meme car. Yes, taunt me with your white Model 3. So that wasn't a $25 meal. I grabbed some other stuff with it. Yeah, I grabbed another one, so it was a $12 meal. And I was actually highly mediocre. I feel taken for my money and unsatisfied. So, it's kind of feel homesick. It's kind of like where I live. I'll try someday. I don't know why someone recommended this place to me, but I don't know. It's kind of helpful. Gap insurance is very important. Yep, probably is. Show us your Sentra. You've seen my Sentra. There was something I was going to do after this, and I didn't write it down. And since I didn't write it down, now I don't remember what that was. There's something magical about driving a car you hate, JP. Yes. Yes, there is. Magical is one word. That's not the word that I would choose to use, though. I'm in Fort Lauderdale for the person who just SMS'd me. You cannot have tunes. Susan W. says no. That was not my mask that and usually I do pick up pollution and stuff like that, but I don't have anything in the car to pick up other people's stuff. And that's someone else's face mask, so that's kind of disgusting. That's not getting... Nissan Sentra Babe Magnet. Yes. This car is a Babe Magnet. Why travel alone, I mean? You'll have to ask my girlfriend. I offered to get her a first-class flight down here because she gets motion sick when traveling. She has a 1-hour stream about it today. I don't know. It's very difficult to get her to travel with me places. Like it takes a lot of work. Like a lot of work. And I kind of wanted to travel a bit. I just don't feel like putting in the work that's necessary. So it's a lot of work. It's not like, hey, you want to go on vacation? Sure, let's go on vacation. It's, hey, you want to go on vacation? Where? How far? What's to do? It's like I just kind of I just want to go. So I went. Probably going to spend a lot of Monday and Tuesday just exploring the neighborhood. What I want to do is I want to check out the business districts in Fort Lauderdale, areas where it may make sense to potentially open a store, and areas where it may make sense to own a home and see what they look like. Thin Dog, I kind of wanted a road... I wasn't expecting a Eugene crashing thing, but I wanted to avoid having to rent a car when I got to the place that I went to, because I'm aware of the car rental market right now, and I knew that all the car rentals were going to be garbage because of the chip shortage, the high demand, and all that stuff. So what I drove because I wanted to avoid, when I get to the area that I'm in, having to rent a car and having to go through 4 of them. And the funny thing is that I wound up having to go through 3 Nissans, maybe 4, we'll see. Anyway, like it didn't actually matter. Auto train takes your car with you on the train. Okay, that's cool. But I used to take Amtrak up to go see Jessa, and it was like 13 or 14 hours just to go see Jessa. It was horrible. Like, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Hey, you crossed over a solid line. I saw that. That's cool. I do it too sometimes. But it's just kind of cool to see someone else do that. Auto train is cool. I have a weird thing with Amtrak because when I used to go to Jessa, the train would just stop constantly. It drove me nuts. Like, that thing was on slow. I could probably run to Jessa's faster than that stupid thing. I know my bike would beat it. Auto train, okay, auto train sounds cool. I didn't know it existed, though. Now I know it exists. Now I know it exists, but I didn't know it existed back then. But I also just kind of wanted the experience of, just stopping in a random part of the country and driving around, a little bit of, So this looks like the more businessy district in Fort Lauderdale. Toasted. That looks like where you buy your marijuana. Must be a marijuana dispensary. If not, I'm kind of curious why the place's name is Toasted. Strange name for a place that's not a marijuana dispensary. Don't you dare! I'm scared shitless of people at intersections now. Like, I'm staring them down. I see you, you fuck. I see you, you bastard. Yeah, what? Wait a second. The yellow to red is way, 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 way slower here than New York. I know out in Florida you're going to have good money, but you're going up against U-Break iFix. They might do good on board repair though. Fuck out of here. I'm not afraid of fucking U-Break iFix. I mean, firstly, we have different markets. So U-Break iFix focuses on general phone repair. I don't. On phones, I just do data recovery. It's MacBooks where we're really full service. Most of the business, well, not most, I shouldn't say most. We're up to a point where like 50 to 60% is mail-in. That yellow is the slowest yellow I've ever seen. Did you guys see that yellow? That yellow took a good, 3 seconds to go to red, so I stopped. In New York, that doesn't happen. It's like yellow, red. Very strange. Very strange. That guy in front of me knows how to go vom. He knows how to go vom. This isn't a bad-looking business area. Look, Mom, I'm going the speed limit. JP making sure to cut me up on his home turf. I bet the rent in this area is cheap too. Fort Lauderdale looks like it's overpriced. This is kind of like the New York City of don't you dare, man. Do not. I swear, I look at everybody at an intersection now like I'm gonna, every single last one of them. I stare them down. I stare you all down. Like the scum that you all are. Dare you use intersections. This doesn't look like a shit area. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of overpriced for it. Like a lot of the places that I was looking at here, middle lane is safer. Yeah, but I plan on making a right soon. It's peaceful. The area near the beach, you get a lot of bums. I noticed that you have like a similar number of bums to New York City when you get to the beach area. I'm on rental number 3, which is car number 4. And it's doing well for me. I did a a couple of these last night to get rid of the check engine light. I did a little. You do that a couple of times and the check engine light goes away. It's like clockwork. Mwah. Mwah. Shut up. Anyway, see you all later.